Are you waiting for an appointment?
Oh, the nurse said that she'd be right back. It's been a while.
I'm free.
Oh, well, I've had some abdominal pain and nausea.
Is the pain sharp or dull?
Sharp, about right down here, like a cramp.
Have your periods been regular?
No, not really. Do you think it could be a digestive problem?
Well, I wouldn't rule anything out. When's the last time you had a checkup?
I had a physical about a year ago.
Have your pap smears been negative?
I haven't been to a gynecologist in ages. I've been working.
Would you prefer a male or female doctor?
Oh, I don't really care. You know, I've just been so busy.
Dr. Clater heads the department.
Really? I saw him in high school. Yeah.
Well, look, I can reopen your file and set up a time for you.
All right. Can I get an appointment tomorrow?
I'll check and see.
Okay, great.
Okay?
Thanks.
Welcome.
I'm researching a segment for the cutting edge.
Liposuction, post-operative transsexuals.
I haven't figured out my angle yet. What are you doing here?
Dr. Kinder, it's a hospital. I'm in my element.
Well, that's debatable.
I'm here with a patient.
What, only one? Your prescription pad get lost in the wash, too?
If you will excuse me.
You bothering him?
More than usual. Just on my way home.
Your way home? You're kidding. I can't believe it. What happened to sleeping at the studio? Matter of fact, while you're here, maybe you should have your head checked.
I'm going to listen to conventional wisdom. I'm actually going to go home and get to know my expensive furniture.
Good for you.
Dr. Clater.
Yes.
Do you remember Liza Colby?
Haven't seen her in years.
Oh, well, she's moved back and she's wanting an appointment.
Oh, regular exam?
Well, she's had some complaints of nausea, cramping, and her periods have been irregular.
Irregular? You mean she's late? Has she taken a home pregnancy test?
I didn't ask. You might want to fit her in as soon as possible.
Try.
Thank you.
The woman in New York, too. Where is she?
She's not there?
Well, this is a recurring nightmare.
Take it up with a shrink, Liza.
Empty office, paper shredder, no forwarding address.
I didn't know you cared.
I cared a lot in New York.
The less said about New York, the better.
Who are you running from? Who am I going to have to fend off this time?
You knew I was leaving.
But not this soon. But who's closing in on you, and how fast?
You didn't used to be so paranoid.
I'm not paranoid, Jonathan. I'm scared. I mean, what are you dealing with here? How much do they know? How long is it going to take them to get to me?
I'm no fortune teller.
I'm just asking who's going to come knocking on my door.
It won't be me.
Does Stuart even know that you were married to his niece?
Stuart's lame little inquiries don't worry me.
Jonathan, I just want to know what it is I'm dealing with.
Oh, you mean aside from your guilt? As far as I'm concerned, Stuart is clueless. And whether he stays that way is up to you.
What if he hires a detective?
Well, it's in your best interest to prevent that, isn't it?
How?
How? You're asking me, you with your gift for disposing of inconvenient people?
You know, I'm just sick of this. I'm sick of it. The stress is making me sick.
Well, shall I prescribe something?
Jonathan, please, if you cared about me, if you ever cared about me, when you leave, don't call me. Don't visit me with these surprise visits. Don't bribe me for any more money.
Liza, you will never hear from me again.
Thank you.
I can remember when you would have been heartbroken.
So can I.
Jonathan, darling, How could you do this to me? Jonathan, why didn't you call me?
Marian, I was going to.
No, why didn't you call me first? Oh, never mind. I suppose you made a deal with the Bayard brothers. Look, break that deal and I'll get you a better deal.
No, I'm not in the market for real estate
Jonathan,
or...
I brought you a dozen new clients and you went to another real estate office?
Marian, I'm leaving.
Yes, I can see that.
I'm shutting the office. I'm closing down here.
Well, business can't be that bad.
It's a personal decision.
Oh, darling, there are a lot of cheaper offices. I mean, why don't I find you something equally as nice but cheaper?
He's pulling up stakes.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Pine Valley isn't working for me.
I thought it was.
I need a fresh start.
Just like that.
I've been thinking about this for quite some time now.
Did you factor me into that decision?
It was a tough call.
I see. Obviously you didn't.
Marian, we had a wonderful time.
You had a wonderful time? That's all it was? Jonathan, did I miss something here? Have you met somebody else?
Dear God, don't do this.
Why is my daughter here?
Groveling does not become you.
Why is Liza here?
I'm not.
Don't leave on my
I have
account,
to talk
please.
to you.
I have an errand.
I'll go with you.
I really don't have
Look,
the
you
time.
owe me the courtesy of a private goodbye, all right?
Oh, Marian, this isn't goodbye. We will see each other.
When?
Well, Paris is absolutely magnificent in the fall.
You are moving to Paris?
Something has come up, a research project, and it's an opportunity I cannot pass up.
Well, why didn't you tell me something about it?
It came up very suddenly.
How am I going to reach you?
Marian, I will call you as soon as I'm settled.
You promise?
I promise. Once in a while.
I wouldn't sit by the phone.
All right, Liza. What do you know that I don't? Tell me.
Jonathan is a cold-blooded opportunist. You should have never...
Oh, so now it's Jonathan? Suddenly you two have become intimates? Liza, what did you tell him about me?
I didn't tell him anything. I don't discuss you. I don't think of you. You don't exist.
Well, then why did he tell you and not me?
I was here 2 minutes ago.
Oh, you just happened to drop by to see him off?
Yes, I was researching a segment for The Cutting Edge.
Featuring a doctor you consider a quack?
I needed names.
You were doing a whole panel of quacks?
Now, I'm not going to discuss this with you.
Yes, you are. I'm going to follow you all the way back to the studio, and I'm going to complain all the way back to the studio.
You're going to leave me alone.
No, I'm not, until you tell me the truth.
You want to know the truth? You are a desperate fool who can't tell the difference between a spinal massage and a declaration...
Liza? Are you having another pain?
It's stress. It's just stress.
Stress doesn't make you double over.
What do you know? What, this guy with the magic hands, he's the one who tells you this information?
Oh, I see now. It's all perfectly clear you got sick on the way to the studio, then you came here.
Yeah, I needed an Erica Kane special.
Darling, why don't you sit down?
No, just leave me alone.
But you can't drive
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll be fine when I get away from you. What are you doing?
I'm going to call an ambulance.
You are not.
Just hang up.
I have a meeting.
Yes, in the emergency room. Now, you listen to me, young lady. When you have a pain, that means something's wrong. And if you're not going to take care of yourself, I am.
I have an appointment with Dr. Clater. Are you happy?
Why aren't you seeing an internist?
Just back off.
No, I'm sorry, darling. I'm not going to back off. Not until I know what's wrong. Her mother, and I'm telling you, something is terribly wrong. Okay, could you at least tell me if she has an appointment?
Sorry, Marian. I can't help you.
Oh, you mean you won't help me?
Medical ethics.
Oh, stop the medical babble and just help me out.
Got the
I
time.
really want to find out.
Go, Marian.
Thanks. Pain, nausea, dizziness. Pregnant? Oh, Liza. Oh, no, my poor baby.
What a lovely sight you are. Could my day possibly get any better?